Salute everybody. I hope everybody is having a blessed Monday. I am super tired. I have been working like crazy and I'm super tired, so I don't want to keep you guys too long. And I'm having a hair day of my life. I just gave myself an oil treatment for my hair because I got an appointment on Thursday. But I came live to talk about what has become of the church. As I'm looking at some stories that go down my timeline or that comes into my news feed, lo and behold, the story comes up about what happened Sunday with Pastor Rickey Scott. And before I get into that really quick, let me salute and shout everybody out, and then I'll get right to it. Salute, sis. Salute, Transparent Talk. You guys make sure y'all go follow my sister, Transparent Talk. She has great content, great sit down. And the past few conversations have really been interesting. So y'all make sure y'all go pull up on my good sis, Transparent Talk. Miss Pooh, salute, sis. Salute. Thank you for always supporting and pulling up. Thank you so much. Sagius, my brother, thank you so much for pulling up. Sis Melanated Gym, thank you so much. And y'all also go make sure you check out my sis Melanated Gym. She has started a YouTube channel as well, and I think she's gonna be great this year and bring plenty to the table. Lady K, my sister from the Memphis sector. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my sis, Lady K. I mean, just super, 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 super bad at what she does over there. You know what I'm saying? And the vibes are everything. The music is everything, and she also gets you in the mood to go to church. Unlike Pastor Rickey Scott on a Sunday, she sets the tone. So salute to you, sister. And she dropped her link in the chat, so y'all make sure y'all go follow my sister, Lady K. Let me see who else we have in the building. Miss Callie, salute, sis, salute. Thank you for pulling up, sister, because I know you don't feel good, and I hope you get better. Salute, sister, Southern girl, salute. Salute, my sis, Tiara. Y'all make sure y'all also go follow my sis, Southern girl. Southern girl be over there just like my sis, Miss Callie's Kitchen. Make sure y'all follow my sis, Miss Callie's Kitchen, for those great recipes that she be dropping. She be over there cooking, and so does Southern girl, cooking. We always need recipes in the kitchen to spice up the mood in the kitchen and bring some new aromas in the house. And y'all make sure y'all go follow my good sis Tiara Latrice with the great content over there. Sis be doing her thing. Salute to you. Tina, salute, salute, salute. Thank you for pulling up. She said, I'm glad you on time today, Miss Parker. Only Zone Alarm, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sis Queen Judah, I will be making an announcement for Queen Judah. She has some great things going on that I think will be very interesting, especially with the summertime coming in. And we like to vacation and take trips, get rentals and things like that. So I'll be dropping an announcement for that as well. Pretty Eyes T, salute, salute, sis. Thank you for pulling up, my Porchy twin. Hey, beautiful nightmare sister. Hey, thank you for pulling up. Hey, Marie. Hey, love. Hey, Goddess D of Love. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my good friend, Goddess D of Love, as well. She has great content. She does great things over there, Mike Knight and everything. It's great vibes. And a lot of times on this app, you don't have really a comfortable place to go where you can just go mellow out, listen to good music such as Lady K, listen to good music such as Goddess of Love, and how Goddess of Love opens our panel for other people to bring good vibes. So you guys make sure y'all go follow her as well. Hey, Blue Devil G. Hey, salute. West Adams, salute. Thank you, West Adams. And thank you for always sharing me out and supporting me, West Adams. Thank you. It means everything. And salute to you, Blue Devil G. This story resonated with me because of relationships I have been in. And a lot of times we don't want to get on here and be honest about relationships that we've been in and things that have transpired in these relationships, infidelities, cheating, just a lot. And I gotta be honest with y'all because that's who I am. That's what it's about. That's a part of my growth, is being honest. Because so many times in my life have I been a liar. And when you lie, it's for no reason. Because to me, if you're not happy, let's simply sit down and have a conversation and make a decision from there. So we can both move on with our lives and be happy and be content. Y'all, my glasses seem upside down. I don't know why. But salute, Sabrina. Thank you for coming through. But so many times over here have I let Shank use my platform and talk about relationships. And when he talks about relationships, it's about poly. On his channel, it's been about, do you want to be the other woman? the side chick where he's talked about Monique letting her husband have side women. And so many times that I see in the chat, and I just got to be real about it. So many times that I see in the chat where women would say they was married, but they was down with being the side woman. Not only was they down with being the side woman, it was other things that was coming along and out of their mouths that was just distasteful. And when he did that live over here and was like, have you ever been the side chick? Is the side chick winning? I was honest about that. Like, yeah, I have. But at the same time, I wasn't happy being a side chick. When I was, I thought I was doing something. I didn't get anything out of that though. I didn't get happiness. There was no peace. There was no love. There was no White House with a picket fence waiting on me or anything. So as I grew, I changed. I grew out of that because I wanted my own man. I wanted love. Everybody wants to feel what love feels like. And in and out of relationships, they're not perfect because we're not perfect people. But perfect relationships doesn't mean it's cheating. It could be we not, so we argue. You don't like people I might talk to. I might not like people that my significant other talks to. So nobody's in a perfect relationship at the end of the day. Today, I don't want to be a side chick. Today, I don't want to be in a poly relationship. Today, I don't want a man allowing a woman to sit in my space where I'm supposed to feel peace because church is peace for me. See, when I used to go to church, yeah, sometimes I went to what the pastor had to say and stuff like that. But sometimes I went because maybe it was from a bad drug night. And when I woke up, I was like, I'm still alive. Because I didn't know what chemicals was in those drugs I was inhaling up my nose. So that was my peace. Was the church. But Miss Scott, being the first lady, that was supposed to have been her peace. It's Sunday. I don't see people party, but they go to church on Sunday because they want that peace. So I could see Miss Scott getting her church bag ready. She done seen her husband, Pastor Scott, go over his sermon for a few days. So see, she has to greet the people. She always has to put on that smiling face for the crowd. She always has to be the upstanding citizen of the church because she's the first lady. So when I seen this, salute Aya Storm, salute. Salute, he said Bedside Baptist. Yes, Bedside. It is definitely Bedside Baptist, Aya Storm Pro. She said, no, being a side chick, you selling. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful also said, being a side chick, you selling yourself short, and karma is a bitch. In my younger days, I ain't care. Now I put myself in another woman's shoes, and no, I wouldn't want it done to me. And that's exactly where I am, beautiful. That's exactly where I am. People call it jealousy in my relationship that I'm in now. People say, she be jealous. What woman ain't? Because see, I'm jealous. Not all women. I got to take that back. Not all women. Because see, I've always been in a relationship where it just wasn't right. It was never a tone or a bar set. So I would settle for anything in relationships. A lot of times I didn't see red flags. A lot of times it was just like, maybe I am overreacting. Maybe, this. Because I always pick a narcissist, y'all. That's just be me. I always pick the wrong type. So I never felt worthy enough to find a good man, to find a decent man that was only for me, or felt like that I was the only one for him. So that's why a lot of things, the jealous part comes out. Or it looks like I might be jealous when I'm not. I just see things. And when you know, you know. When you know, you know. And I'm like, beautiful. I grew out of that. I don't want to be a side chick. I don't want to be with a man that wants side chicks. I don't want to be with a man that entertains different women on a daily basis. If I can't be all for you, then let me go. Let me be free. Let me be happy. The same way for anybody. Salute Bronze. Sabrina said, the story reminds me of the church I was once in. Sabrina, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tina said, I know exactly what you're talking about, Miss Parker. It's nothing for the side chick because he's keeping wifey happy while he's sleeping with her niece. And I call that nasty, dirty ass dog. Yeah, Tina, it's really mind blowing when y'all gotta go see the interview. I wasn't gonna bring it in shirt because of course I've been demonetized, so I'm super iffy about what I put out here, what I play now or anything. But when y'all Google his name, the story will definitely pop up. She said the side chick only gets one thing, and that's the D, no thanks. The part settling for the red flags we did, see, thinking it would get better. Yes. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my boy Bronze. Bronze has great content over there and is super comfortable as well to go over there and kick it with him. She said, I never wanted to be the side chick. Then I kept getting played. Once I had a girl tell me, you can't take care of him. I just want to F. I stopped giving a damn too. Then I grew up. I want to keep that there. Hey, positive vibes. And what Tina said, the D. So we in church, we having a good Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Pastor done got all the sermon out, you know what I'm saying? He got people to stay over for the announcements and shit. You know how they get us to stay for the announcements and shit, and you know your faithful followers stay for the announcements and stuff because they want to know if we having a Pastor Appreciation Day, things like that that come along with being in the church. They want to hear about the tithes and offerings because it is people that donate and have been going to this church forever that want to sit and hear the meeting, hear what the pastor has to say. So as I'm reading it, I didn't even see the clip. I didn't go look at the clip where the side chick said anything. I went and listened to her interview. And it was crazy. She told them, because the other he's a cussing pastor. The cussing pastor's like, so you was effing her husband and, you're pregnant. And she says, well, now they found out through Facebook. Somebody hacked my Facebook page, and that's how they found out. So I just deleted it, or at least. And he said, "Well, you said they hacked your Facebook page, so that's how they found out. So did you write something?" No, it was never nothing there on the Facebook page. It was like, huh? So I'm watching this interview like, what? And he says, so are you pregnant or are you not pregnant? So you're not pregnant. She said, yeah, I'm pregnant. He said, so are you pregnant by the pastor? She said, no. So he's like, you never effed the pastor? No. You never kissed the pastor? No. Come to find out, she's on the financial committee. She's Pastor Rickey Scott is got her on the pastor committee. Do y'all know what that feel like to go in a sec? Because see, your house is supposed to be peaceful. That's supposed to be your place of peace. So when you go in the church in the Lord's house, that's supposed to be your second peaceful place. But while you smiling, greeting the guests, hey, Sister Mark Catherine, how you doing today? How you and the family? The side chicks, sister side chicks behind you, skinning and grinning, waiting for Pastor Rickey to get done with the sermon, so he can come by and stop by and get Sunday dinner with her too. Or a little Sunday rumble. Let's not say Sunday dinner, a little Sunday rumble. So the explanation she's giving y'all for the church of why she said what she said and did what she did in the church was because she said Pastor First Lady Scott Called her out of her name. Called her a bitch. She called her a bitch. So the cousin pastor's like, so that's what made you react? People got their cell phones out recording it. It's crazy in the church. They cussing in the church up like, I mean, it's crazy. Which a lot of people don't go to churches now for those reasons. A lot of people don't go to church for that reason right there. But they're cussing. Everybody got their phones out, taping the first lady and the side chick going through it. Some side chicks get the bag too. I mean, yeah. Hey, Joanna. Hey, friend. Marie said, I could ever be someone's side chick to any one man. Yes. Hey, D-Max. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you for coming through. She said, I'm surprised Mr. Clean ain't doing this demonstration. Y'all know he likes stuff like this. Hey, the Empress. Salute. Thank you for coming through. Spoken Facts. Thank you for coming through. Thank you all for coming through. But we in the church. And they are going through it, phones out, cussing like crazy. They talking to the pastor like a dog. And I'm thinking, F the church and the people discussing at this point. Bedside Baptist, like High Storms Pro said, that the church is humiliated at this time. The church looks horrible at this point. You know what I'm saying? The deacons are like, you gotta go to the pastor. They're like, get up out of here. He's on the panel. I ain't getting out here till the police come. Y'all can't make me leave. Let me get my contract and show y'all in the final notes. Not one time was he comforting of his wife. The embarrassment that he just caused his wife. He's worried about them telling him to go. Maybe the deacons wanted you to go, Pastor Scott, because of the embarrassment. Let things calm down. This has gone a little bit too far. You know, let's de-escalate the situation. Just go, and we'll get to the board meeting and figure it out. But no, he wants to go get his contract, and he's showing everybody in the church. He's going to the front pew. Let me show y'all where it said, no, let's get to this infidelity. Let's get to the side chick, sister side chick, being over the financial board, and in your wife's face, the humiliation of it all, the embarrassment of it all. She said, man who made you a side chick don't care nothing about you because you made yourself the side chick, knowing that he has a woman. Marie, it happens every day. I said this before, y'all would be amazed of people that has chased Shank, that has sat on the panel and just done the most. But me as the woman, it's, oh, she's jealous. She's insecure. How, when that's my man? Or at least I thought it was at that moment. I thought that was my man. See, I don't entertain other people's men. I no longer entertain. What a man calls and says, can feel like he can say to me, he can say that while I'm sitting in front of Shane. See, I don't wait for him to leave to pick up the phone to call nobody. I don't bring men around in his chat or on my panel that I even think sees me in that manner, because it's super disrespectful. And I value my relationship because I've never been in too many real ones. And I value my respect. And as women, when we sit here and we do what we do, it's amazing to me. And I got to be honest with y'all about what is really going on. Because I understood Sister Scott's embarrassment, the hurt, the humiliation of it all. How these women come and build up a hate for you over somebody you was messing with before you ever came in the picture. How these women want to be so relevant in a man's life for a season. So then, when he's passing around this paperwork, it brings me back to my relationships, past and present. Sister Scott was the focus, not your contract. Sister Scott, in front of all these people. That is your church family and strangers that are visiting the church. Based off of somebody saying, oh, Pastor Scott gave a good sermon last Sunday, I should come through. This is being taped. And the side chick is like, oh, she called me a bitch. And yeah, for good reason. You are speaking out of turn on this man and his relationship. You are posting on social media about this woman's husband and that you're pregnant. Y'all know it's already a slap in the face that he's cheating, right? And that's the worst feeling. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not the only one that's been cheated on. Let's be honest. That is a hurtful feeling. It throws your insecurities in so many different places. How many times have I sat in my house, in my head, and said, why am I not good enough, God? Am I not pretty enough? Am I not smart enough? Why can't I find a good one? Why can't I find somebody that's just for me? Why can't I find somebody that I'm all the entertainment that they've ever needed in their life? So when that social media post come out and she's pregnant and she's throwing out hints, because that's what a side chick does. They want people to know, but don't know. You know what I'm saying? They're slimy, they're grimy. Even me. Back then, that was slimy and grimy of me. I have to take accountability. So as we sit here and you deleted your, once they caught on to what you were saying, because sometimes it don't, when you read a book, a good book, before you find out what happens, once you start reading, you going, damn, I know Tyrone that's Tyrone's baby. Masika is pregnant by Tyrone. I know I'm gonna find out. She's cheating with her dude's best friend. And his baby. You pick up on it. By reading into it, and that's what the people done. That's why she deleted that social media. Because it wasn't supposed to come out like it did. And word travels fast in the church. Church gossip travel fast because they wanted to get back. Sister Charlene, did you see what Sister Side Chick wrote about being pregnant and Yeah. So for the face of the church, Sister Scott has been still smiling, greeting everybody. But can we get mad at her for calling this woman a bitch in church? Your mind is somewhere else. I don't think you heard her speaking out on some shit she ain't got no business, and you thinking, bitch, shut up. And that's what happened. They said, bitch, shut up. Because at that point, Sister Scott was sick of her. Sister Scott been holding on too long. Was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Yeah, but it just happened. Sister Side Chick is not a victim. So many times do the side chicks or the wannabe side chicks want to be the victim. Somebody tell me why. Somebody tell me why. How the hell are we the victims? Messing with people's husbands and boyfriends and shit. How are you the victim? You gotta talk to him about that. You're a victim of him. But y'all brought this into the Lord's house. And again, he was focused on a contract saying, y'all can't make me leave. But a real man of God would have left. Because the first thing would have came to him is, damn, my wife had to find out like this. She might have thought, but she had to find out like this. Damn, how I let the congregation down, but first and foremost, my wife. So this story resonated with me. So then we got the next Sunday come. Sister Scott goes and speaks. And she said, their vows. And it said, through sickness and health to death do them part. And me not being a woman of God is like, fuck them vows. My bad for the F-bomb, but F them vows, Sister Scott, no. But then I had to put myself in her position. Because see, like I said, I only went to church when it was for me. Not for him bringing me into this world. Let my mother and father make me and bring me into this world. For me, selfish reason. Oh, Lord, please don't let that check bounce today. Lord, please. Lord, please don't let me get no speeding ticket, but I'm trying to get to these drugs before the drug man leave. I got to catch him. Lord, please let me hit this scam to get these lights turned on in somebody else's name. That was my prayers. How many people gonna be honest and say that though? But Sister Scott sounded like she really walked in faith. So salute to her. Prayers for her. Because I'm a woman. And I'm a woman that knows the pain of being humiliated, being embarrassed, feelings hurt. Feeling like, damn, why he didn't just tell me that, he was falling out of love with me. Why we didn't sit down and try to fix it or just simply move on. Tanya, salute. Pee-wee, salute. Let me get to this. She said, spoken facts said, keep talking, boo. You are speaking facts. Beautiful said, Miss Parker, remember, ain't no bugs on me. Absolutely, absolutely. Tina said, wow, she has papers on her husband, so she has all the rights. Yeah, and she does. Pee-wee said a real man would have never done that. Man, Pee-wee, who you telling? It was, I wanted to see what kind of pastor this was. And in my mind, y'all was like, damn, this is why I don't go. This is why I don't fool with pastors. This is why I don't go to church. Not saying all pastors are bad, but damn. He worried about staying in the church. They got police in the church. Police finally comes in the church. She talking reckless to the people. Like they ain't in the Lord's house. I'm like, listen to the officer. I dropped the link if anybody want to come up really quick. But she said the side chick has to realize he played her for boo-boo the fool because she was easy, in my opinion. Yeah, and that's true. But she feels validated. She feels vindicated. She feels vindicated. The interview she did, she didn't, you know what I'm saying? He was like, well, have you reached out? Have you talked to the pastor and his wife and, Sister Scott? She said, nah, for what? He was like, well, if it was a lie told, because she's still saying it's a lie. He was like, but if it was a lie told and all of this has started based off a lie, why wouldn't you reach out to them. I mean, she can call me, man, that's typical side chick behavior. That is just typical side chick behavior. Well, she can call me. But you say you've been in the church all your life, sister side chick. That ain't a woman of faith. She said, for real, Miss Parker, LOL, F them vows. I feel like baby cancel all the vows out. That's where I was. That's just where I was with it. She said, I shared you. I hope you don't mind. No, Joanna, thank you. I appreciate that. So Sister Scott, back to it real quick. She goes and she says, you know, she no, God won't put no more on her than she can bear. He's standing up her, he's walking back and forth. He should have been standing still the whole time. Cause see, I want to capture my congregation's attention. I wanna stand there and look them in their face as the man that got all of this going on in our peaceful place. I wanna stand there and look. He pacing while she's talking. When I felt like you're supposed to be the one talking. And she was like, things happen. She was talking about imperfections. And I understood that out. I did. But I was like, girl. See, that's why I got to get back in touch with the Lord. I do. I have failed from doing it based off of experience in churches and hearing things and seeing things, you know, soon as somebody walk in the church and the Lord said, come as you are, and sister, you know, calling you out when you walk in the church, just let me sit down. Stay with what you talking about. Let me sit down. Like, why? You know, then you ever came in because you didn't have dress clothes? Because I was one of those who didn't have dress clothes to go to church. But, you know, like I said, when I felt like my back was against the wall, because my four walls to me, when I was addictive addict, I was playing in the devil's playground. So I don't care how long I lived there or how much of the house I loved, I felt like I was in hell. So I walked in the church. Salute, Marty. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, sister side chick, Pee Wee. But when I went in the church, I felt like all of it was washed away. I just wanted God to remove the filth from my system. There was times I would go sit in the back pew just going to church and I would cry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people even see me cry, but I would cry. I just walked in a random church and just started crying. Because I didn't want to be where I was forever. I was in a bad place. Should have been dead many a times. And it's like when I got in that church and I heard him say certain things, it was like, what? I heard the pastor call people out from going out to the clubs. Be happy we came in and God brought us in here today. That be my thing. It's like, why are we getting called out about going to the club? Yeah, you want to go shake you and twerk, what they call it, the twerking down, and you want to go jive, but you can't jive for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? So they threw me off. Now we got Pastor Scott and Sister Side Chick. You know? Yes, Pee Wee, that's what she is. Sabrina said, the church that I was in, no one spoke out until the bishop had died. It was so messy. We learned that he had impregnated a 10-year-old girl, and the other women started telling their stories. Wow. 10 years old. 10 years old, Sabrina, like 10 years old, girl. What? 10. It's the worst. The churches I have been in have been some of the worst, not all, but some, because I've had some pastors knock me off my feet. And it was like God made him say that to wake me up. But when I see stuff like this, and then I see the wife, she's got the mic in her hand and she's super talking. She's like, yeah, unyoked. Yes. Beautiful said, I grew up in New Birth. Once Eddie Long had his scandal, I was like, Mama, this is what I was getting my ass beat for on Sundays when I ain't want to get up. Elaborate, beautiful. What happened with what happened? And that's crazy. What has become of the church? What has become of the church when the sister side chicks are sitting in your face, be a part of the committee, and know they sleeping with your husband the whole time? What has become of the churches? Does this make y'all lose faith? I'm just asking a question. Does this make y'all lose faith? Again, I have been a part of a lot, seen a lot. Hi, love. Hi, la. Love you. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl Lalizi, my love. That's my love. She said he was messing with little boys, Miss Parker. Wow. And then we got to look at how many other women or how many other sister side chicks has it been in the church? How many others? I mean, its story is wild. And y'all have to go see her making these announcements and talking, and it sounded good. It did. But it just didn't feel believable. I seen embarrassment. I seen a hurt woman, a very hurt and distraught woman. She can say all she wanted to say on doing that in front of the church, but I seen different. I very much seen different. I seen a distraught woman, like I have to say face. I've come too far being the first lady. Because it was almost like when they was cussing and saying the most to the pastor, it was still like, who, you know what I'm saying? Who is protecting Sister Scott? She said now they got Pastor Jamal Bryan as the pastor, and we know his scandals from Real Housewives. Absolutely. And they're publicizing this in the Lord's name. It's mind-boggling. But she did what I thought he should be doing. I'm trying to figure out what he's pacing the stage for. When you going back and forth over here, you over there, he's back over here. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to talk, but she's saying something about him, and then it brings he comes back to the podium. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand still. Face your wrongs. And you can tell she was a nothing side chick. Yeah, I'm pregnant. I got 2 kids. I'm in a good relationship. So if you in such a good relationship, then why was you posting what you was posting? And you know somebody from the congregation is gonna follow you. It ain't saying they followed you just to meddle with you or nothing. People just like, oh, sister whoop de woo, sister side chick is on the financial board. Let me follow her. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Do y'all remember Mace, who used to be with Bad Boy, when he turned into a reverend and got his own church, said he had so many women in church until he got engaged to his wife once he got engaged? Wow. It said all the women left the church. What? Still swinging. I didn't know that. I know he turned into a reverend, but I ain't know all of that. Like, woo, y'all, this here today for me. It's here today for me, y'all, with these reverends. Now we got the TD Jakes scandal. He has so many members. These people wasn't going. These people in Pastor Scott Church, they wasn't going for it. They wasn't feeling him at all. Where there was great fight in the church. Can you imagine going, y'all turn to Deuteronomy 1:1, and then you hear a bitch, shut up. Lord, my God, today, what? You know what I mean? I could just only imagine what was the sermon about to make Sister Scott say, "Bitch, shut up." The audacity of you, bitch, shut up. What scripture was they on? What was the sermon about? I'm interested. I'm interested. Let's go to Genesis and let's go to Luke 15:21 and bitch, shut up. Church. They about to fight in church. The Bible states many are called, but a few are chosen. You just have to research churches before you join. And that's true, Marty. That's true. And I can't say it ain't. It's just my experiences. And then seeing these things, I know what you are saying, Ms. Parker. I stopped going because it wasn't feeding my spirit or soul, especially when a pastor show you the real them. And that's true. Hey, Bob. Thank you for coming through, love. Hey, amazingly beautiful. But give me y'all thoughts. Give me y'all thoughts on. I want y'all to go look at it and just leave a comment under this video and tell me y'all thoughts and what y'all would think if you reading your Bible. And again, I want to know what scripture we was on. What was the sermon about? What got this hot? What did the pastor say to make Sister Side Chick? You know what I'm saying? I know that's right, Reverend Husband. Mm-hmm. And I can see Sister Scott, bitch, shut up. Like, let me sick of you. F the financial board at this point. Bitch, shut up. And stand on it and mean it. That's not entertaining. That's deep. And as much as I like entertainment, I wouldn't want to see that in church. I got to be honest. I'm all for the scratching sometimes. And I'm all for the entertainment. But in the church, I would have thrown me. And then to know that he was messing with Sister Side Chick and now she's pregnant. Because remember, she's not just messing with the pastor. She is pregnant. And the fact that she's a victim. Now she's the victim. So she's going around telling everybody her story. But Pastor Scott done already owned up to it. He done told his wife about his Deuteronomies. Chapter 1. Yeah, his book of Deuteronomies. Not Deuteronomies. So this is crazy to me. And again, how she presented it, I commend that sister. But at the same time, it was just mind-blowing how his disposition on that stage. She was more embarrassed than Hillary was when she knew Bill got his, Y'all know they do things different. They go about things different. Hillary didn't even show an ounce of emotion. Now I will tell y'all that Bill was scratched up. If y'all go back and look at them videos, Bill was scratched up. Now she got beat. And I know Bill ain't the first president to get whooped in the White House, but he had visible scars. So that the black came out of her for that one. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't, you know what I'm saying? It was, me and Bill, and but this woman, Sister Scott, was hurt. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen anybody's emotions and pain. It resonates with you different. It brings back something that's hurt you like that. Something that's happened to you like that. She said, man, that cut up and that pastor was firm. He must be voted out. Man, amazingly. They voted his ass out right there. The deacon was like, man, get your ass up out of here. We need you to get up out of here. He went and got his contract. I don't know if it was in his briefcase or what, but he went and got his contract and started walking up to the pews like, let me show y'all in section 2011A through 1 through 3 says they cannot. What? It ain't the time. Like, I'm thinking, what? So when the wife was speaking, she came for the next Sunday service to speak on behalf of her and her husband. I believe her. Ain't nothing she said about him was believable because of his actions that day. His actions when she did her sermon about infidelity and ain't nobody's relationship perfect. It was almost like she didn't believe herself when she was telling me. Y'all got to look at her face. She said some people have no respect for the church. The Bible says God is not in the midst of confusion. It could have been handled behind the scenes, then let the board remove him. Yeah. But Marty, at that point, they great throwing the church. He ain't nothing godly about him and Sister Side Chick. And you got to think, we still human at the end of the day. We ain't let Sister Side Chick run up on us. I don't care where we are. You are not thinking spiritual at that moment. Sister Scott wasn't thinking, once she said, bitch, shut up, all spirituality came out, was done right then and there for her at that moment. So when Sister Side Chick thought she was gonna run up and smack Sister Scott with that church fan, Sister Scott said, hell no, it is what it is. Let's get it on. In my Marvin Gaye voice. It's just what it was. But I understand, Marty, that's how it should have been conducted. But he didn't conduct it as such. She said, Grandma passed at 92 last Thursday. Mom called her pastor. Wife answered and said she had to see if he'd do that because she wasn't a member no more. Mind you, she's 92, back pain, and paid tithes. See what I'm saying? Spoken facts. What? And I get that we have to pay tithes. I get it. I'm not knocking paying tithes. Once the collection plates start coming around 4 or 5 times, I got to pass it on because I put one. It's like, why we keep doing a doorknob fee? That be the shit that sit in my mind because I'm not a person to go into church all the time. So it's like, okay, this collection plate done came through 3 times. Here you go. To the person next to me, I'm not going to keep, let me get in my person, another $1. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, no, I just put $3, $4 in there. That's all I had. What we collecting for anyway? I mean, come on. The Bible's free. If I want to hear the Lord's word, you just add on what you got out of the scripture. That's crazy to me, spoken facts. She said that man cut up and was determined he must be voted out. Man cut up. Not chapter 1, Deuteronomy. Yeah, chapter 1, Deuteronomies. That wasn't even church to me. And when I seen all them cell phones, you know what I'm saying, on sister Side Chick and them, I was like, okay. The other people on this side's cussing. The girl's baby's crying in the 4th row next to the left to the window in the chandeliers. She ain't even want to get up. I'm like, bitch, get the baby out of there so I can hear what's going on. Cause see, I'm not God. I'm not thinking spiritually. I'm just worldly, really. And I gotta be honest. So I'm like, bitch, get the baby out of there. I want to hear what's going on. She had hitting the baby on the back. The baby don't want to be hit on the back. Get up out of the camera. We can't hear what Sister Side Chick is saying to Sister Scott. Shit. Show ass on. She couldn't get up no more. That pissed me off, and I would never go back to that church ever again. I know that's right, spoken facts. I know that's right. Mom called to see if Pastor could come pray with the family. And that's what they supposed to do. That's just what they supposed to do. And somebody put on the sick list. And if you call, they have a sick list at the church. She said, gone immediately. Yeah. She said, yes, Miss Parker, the bishop made a young man in the church marry a girl to cover up his dirt. All of this came after his death. Wow, Sabrina. That's crazy to me. Spoken facts that I wish I could tell you, girl. After seeing Sister Side Chick, I'm really distraught at this point. And I'm not Marty. I'm not knocking all churches. I'm really not. And it's wasn't even about just them. It's just about relationships in general and stuff like that. The hurt, the watching Sister Scott talk and stuff like that, and watching brother Dickeronomy's, Pastor Dickeronomy's pacing and stuff like that, because he seemed mad. Because don't forget, he all them people, he got to see them recordings and hear all them people say stuff to him. Pastor Dickeronomy's definitely heard what the church had to say about him, and it wasn't good things. Get your weird ass on there, like, get your ass on. Go on, get up out of here with your ungodly self. And you going to get a contract? Well, what we doing with this contract? What is the contract doing? We want to hear why Sister Side Chick and your wife is into it after we done heard the church gossip that you've impregnated Sister Side Chick. So is our money, you know what I'm saying, our tithes and offerings going to her? Because that's what I would think. Pastor Dickeronomy's, I'm gonna need that $19.95 I done donated in the past month of coming here on Sundays. I'm gonna need that bag. I'm gonna need that bag because I got kids too. See, that'd have been my attitude in church. I just gotta be honest with y'all. If I went on, I can't be honest with y'all, then ain't no need of me going live. But Pastor Dickeronomy's, I'm gonna need that $19.95. Because, see, I had $1.95 in her because I only had enough to give me some cigarettes when I left church that day. So I was like, damn, I guess I can give them $1.95 of it because I can always get it back. You can bum $2. But this here, it's weird. I would go back. I would only go back if she took over or somebody else took over. But I wouldn't go back for Pastor Dickeronomy's. Because, see, Pastor Dickeronomy's ain't passing out church fans, and he's passing out more than just church fans. He's passing out that dick. And I don't want no dick when I go to church. I want to hear the Lord. I want to hear about the Lord. I want to hear the Lord's word. So, yeah, I wouldn't go back. I want everybody to go check out this video with them. Please leave a comment outside the video and tell me what y'all think. Tell me, did I see it wrong? Tell me, did I read her when Sister Scott went and did the next Sunday sermon and, you know, she spoke, was she happy? You know what I'm saying? Not happy, but did she look distraught? Did she look like, you know, I'm going to go up here and tell the people what they want to hear, but this is not really how I feel. That's how I took it. And I ain't saying she wasn't being honest about her marriage to Pastor Dickeronomy's, but I'm just saying, you know, you could just see the embarrassment of it all. I don't care if a week went by or nothing. This is out. And it had to come out in church. And then coming out in the house on the phone, you know, Sister Scott, you know, they said Pastor Dickeronomy's is screwing Sister Side Chick. That's different. But now I'm fighting in the church. We looking like hoodlums in the church. In front of all these people, it's going viral. And you worried about a contract? You pacing the floor. You ain't looking at the congregation. You happy that your wife is standing here being a Hillary Clinton. Because, see, the only financial thing the side chick was calculating was the types and offerings that y'all was collecting together. How about they wanted to get rid of him because the financial board finances was coming up. Man, look. But you was over the financial board, Sister Side Chick. Huh. Prayers to you, Spoken Facts. I hate that happened to you and your family. With your grandmother going to that church for so long, giving up her hard-earned money, thinking she was just doing the godly thing. Because that's what a lot of our grandparents and parents do. They think they doing the godly thing. They do. You can't tell them nothing about the church. Even though they heard things, you can't tell them nothing about the church. But see, I want Pastor Dickeronomies to go viral. I do. She said, I like that name, Miss Parker. She said, Miss Parker, can you please say the name of this movie? It's not even a movie. This is real life, Tina. This is Pastor Rickey Scott. That's why I said, what has become of the church? That's him. Y'all see how loving they look? See, let me tell y'all something. Man, just because y'all see people smiling and hugged up, it doesn't mean anything. These women go by the picture that's on the book. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he love her. He make her smile. I make myself smile. Because I know ain't nobody gonna love me like I love me, regardless. I know this. But we have so many women that are lonely, miserable, ain't getting what they need out of a man. So they look at your cover, the cover of your book, and they want that. Not even knowing what's going on behind closed doors. Not knowing if you happy with that nigga. You just put up that front, that Bobby and Whitney front. But behind the scenes getting high on a kite. Let's be honest. So enough of it. I can't tell nobody what to do. I can't tell nobody, sister side chick or nobody, not to be a side whore. But I choose not to be one. If you go for mines and you get them, guess what? He wasn't for me. That's how I feel about a man. And I stand on that. I stand for it. If I can't get my own, it ain't meant to be. I don't want nobody else's baggage. I don't want somebody else's meat. I want my meat to be fresh. I don't like sharing meat. Y'all ain't great bite off the same burger, are you? Mm-mm. I don't like sharing meat. I ain't never seen nobody. Can I use the rest of that hamburger, girl, for my spaghetti tonight? Uh-huh. What? She said, oh, thanks, Miss Brown. All I can say, the devil sits in the pulpits every time. Every time. Yeah. Amazingly. Yes. They don't understand. Shank said it's expensive to maintain, even though it's Bob. Nah, for real. For real. And I'm sitting here in front of y'all saying I was a side chick. I know it wasn't no peace. Wasn't no love. It was an empty woman. I was an empty soul. Not loving myself enough. Seeking attention in all the wrong places. Thinking I was doing something. And guess what? Never got anything but karma. Beautiful said it earlier. Never got nothing but karma. Bad things always happening. See, I was stepping on somebody else's happiness. I was thriving off somebody else's happiness, gloating. But who was unhappy at the end? It was me. It was me. But today, I'm good. I'm good with or without a man. See, I always felt like I couldn't be lonely. I needed somebody. January the 1st this year, y'all, I woke up feeling different. Oh, I felt different than I've ever felt in my life. When I thought I was different last year, I just thought I was different because I was changing. But at the same time, I went to Kentucky. And I don't know what happened in between that time. I went home. I was sitting in my bedroom, and I just felt different. And I just remember waking up, and I felt different. And I remember sitting there, and it was like, I'm never gonna let you sell yourself short. And I didn't know if it was God talking to me then, because I'm talking about Pastor Dickeronomies and Sister Side Chick, but I just felt different. And I was like, damn, you don't have to sell yourself short no more. You are a beautiful person. And if you gotta be by yourself, live a long, happy life. And I was like, what's making this, where this come from? So see, I grind to stay out of the way, to keep my head held high, to keep my head above water, despite what anybody thinks they're doing to me. I'm not a victim. I'm just a beautiful black woman that ain't tolerating nothing less than. I stand on what I say, and I mean it. Just because you a sorry piece of shit, you ain't put me in the category with you, sister side chick. I don't like repackaged meat. I like 100% grade A. We'll spend top dollar for it. And I ain't knocking those that do like repackaged meat from the juice store. Go for what you know. Get your little salmonella, upset stomach, diarrhea when you see me smiling in a picture with my arm wrapped around, that piece of meat that you want. The refurbished meat. Yeah. Make all the posts you want about me, because it just shows what I've been saying. It was so many derogatory things said about me. I'm like, damn, where this come from? How y'all heard? I don't even know. People be strangers to me. See, Sister Side Chick was a stranger to Sister Scott. Even though Sister Scott know her within the church, she don't know you. She's bothered about her husband. Because that's who she made vows with, was her husband. She's disappointed in her husband, not you. Because see, you're always gonna like refurbished things. Somebody used couch. Somebody stepped on carpet that had dogs and fleas. Yeah. That's just the side chick, y'all. I just gotta be honest. I don't know why. I don't even know who you are. I've had my experience with the church. I will never be a member of any church again. That's crazy, Sabrina. She be having me hollering when she try to be serious, get you some salmonella. Yeah, sis. Yeah, for real. That be my thing. When you go see this for yourselves, and remember, Atina is Pastor Scott. And when I sent it to Beautiful Beautiful, so I just seen this on Facebook. It's crazy. I never seen nothing like it in a church. I think I seen at a wedding, the side chick went to the wedding. And I was like, damn, the wedding. The wedding. And I think I seen one at a baby shower last year. It's crazy. But the church, oh, Pastor Dickeronomies. He's turned my stomach. And again, I ain't saying all churches are the same, but nah, Pastor Dickeronomies really set the mood for me. I'm glad at this moment that God brought somebody like Shank in my life. He's changed me for the better. I changed, but he's changed some things in me. So even if it was for a season, which I hope it's not, but even if it was for a season, God did something good for me in that moment and within the time that we've been together. But for those women that like refurbished meat, I'm going to pray for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully things are changing your life for the better. I'm not wishing nothing bad on the refurbished and recycled side chicks out there. Nothing. I'm not wishing nothing bad on nobody. But this here, Pastor Scott, for real, just give it up. Walk away. You know what I'm saying? Walk away. And I ain't saying people are not imperfect. We're all imperfect, but that right there, his focus. If he said something different and I seen something different come out of him, I'd be like, I mean, we not perfect people, you know. So come on, y'all. But it wasn't like that for this one. I'm gonna end it here. I've been on here for an hour. Y'all, please hit that like button. And for those that did, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. It means everything to me. I'm almost monetized, you guys. I think I got like maybe I know I got a live set up for Thursday. I'm definitely gonna talk about my baddies East. I haven't said anything. I've been seeing other people post little things here and there, but I'm definitely into my baddies East. I always have been into the Bad Girls Club, but this is graded to be some good stuff. You know, I'm getting back into reality. YouTube is a lot of stuff going on, and I just can't get into it because it throws me off. It just throws me off, and I don't with the drama like that anymore. I don't care what's happening in other people's life. I got to focus on what's happening in mine to keep my head above water, to keep me healthy, to keep me happy, to keep me smiling. You know what I'm saying? I want that Michelle Obama glow when I get that age. You know what I'm saying? Not that upset stomach diarrhea always being, you know what I'm saying, the bitch on the bus stop looking for refurbished meat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely trying to do something different. And really get in touch with real life and travel, see different parts of the world, uplift y'all, you know. And one more thing before I get out of here. So Queen Judah had hit me up, and congratulations to you, Queen Judah. I want to make an announcement for her really quick. She has started her own new travel business. And this is her right here. That's her. And I'm going to read it out. It says, let's welcome Deshauna Bernard, your new travel professional. From car rentals to luxurious, I'm sounding like Shank Out, resorts, unforgettable cruises, vacation home, rentals, thrilling concerts, sports games, and more. Your dream escape awaits, and I can help you start your own home base travel business too. Live life with no limits. I love that, Queen Judah. Salute to you and congratulations. If y'all need more information, Queen Judah, definitely, if you're in here, drop it down in the comment section so people can know how to contact you and stuff like that. Because we always need a good rental spot for a vacation, a rental car to get around to see the city or wherever we going and stuff like that. So salute to you. And for people that want to start their own traveling business, she says she can help you as well. And she shared her story on Shank Rocks Live. You guys go check that out. I really don't want to get into it too much and stuff like that. Hey, Taylor May Boo. Thank you for coming through, my boo. Thank you. And salute to all my moderators for dropping my cash apps, making sure y'all get people to hit that like button for me. But y'all just engaging. It means everything to me. And again, y'all are the reason why I'm here today, you know. And y'all could have been doing anything else on this good Monday, especially on Monday, the first start of your work week. But y'all came and y'all checked me out, and I appreciate that so much. And I wasn't letting this story go untouched, because this be stuff like, why ain't nobody talking about this? Or how about this story? Y'all know how I am about children and gun violence. And especially once Arissa Bay shared her son's story on my channel. And I've always sympathized with her for that. But prayers to that mother in Texas who lost her 14-year-old son to gun violence. And while she was at the funeral home getting him dressed, her 6-year-old daughter was also taken out with gun violence. Thank you, Miss Callie's Kitchen, for sharing that story with me. Because she said, nobody's talking about this, sis. Why? Dressing her 14-year-old son at his funeral for his funeral. at the funeral home and you get the call that your 6-year-old baby is taken out by the same thing that you're dressing your 14-year-old son up for? We have to take a stance. Nobody wants that knock at their door. Nobody wants that phone call. So both of her babies are gone. So she couldn't even conduct that funeral because she had to stop and go and find her 6-year-old unalive by the same thing. Yeah, it's in Texas. So she had to do a double funeral. 14 years old and a 6-year-old. Y'all know how hard it's going to be for her. Prayers to that sister. I'm so sorry. As the most hurtful thing I think all of the stories are sad. All of it. But it's getting worse. And while we got Pastor Dickeronomies out here passing out bad D in the church, he got his phone number, the collection plate. You know what I'm saying? Sister Catherine, skip it over to Sister Delonda, please. Thank you. What? What? Come on, Pastor Dickeronomies and Sister Satchik. We got to do better. But yeah, Marty, yeah, Taylor May, yes. She was at the funeral home dressing the 14-year-old, and her phone rang, and they told her that her 6-year-old just got unalive by a gun as well. So, yes, it's super sad. It was super sad. I couldn't. Y'all know I usually do stories like that. I couldn't. Where my energy was, I was drained. I could not take on that story. I just couldn't. But I want to send prayers up from her, from being a mother, and I don't know what it feel like. I don't even want to imagine that. But again, thank y'all. Again, make sure y'all go follow my sister Transparent Talk, my sister Lady K. Taylor May also has a channel as well. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Pee Wee. He has just started the channel. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Shank Rock. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go follow my sister Lady K. Make sure y'all go follow my sis Tierra Latrice, Melanated Gym, Blended Healing. Great content creators. Bronze was in the building. Make sure y'all go follow him. These is peaceful places to go. Good content. Good content. And thank y'all again for coming out this Monday. But if y'all are into the Baddies East, please pull up with me on Thursday because this reunion is going to be enticing. Nene Leak said they are demons. They are the devil. She would never, ever. Oof. The doors are closed. Basically what she was telling y'all. The doors are closed. She would never, ever want to mess with y'all, do anything to do with y'all. And that's a bag for her. Sitting down with these ladies. And Nene Leak said, these are demons. These are devils. And watching that show is reality because I watch people build bonds. You know, when you get around strangers that you ain't never met, just like the meet and greet, we build bonds at the meet and greet. I fell in love with Beautiful. I fell in love with Marty. I fell in love with Nikki. I fell in love with Squeak and other ladies. I did. It felt like we known each other forever. It wasn't no chaos. So just think if you go out of town and it's chaotic. Somebody sticking you in the back of your head, throwing water on your cute little hairdo that probably costs $300-$400. You know what I'm saying? Just violent. And they getting paid for this. But some of the girls I love. And I want to see my baddies people come through and tell me what y'all think the reunion is going to be for. It's been some spoilers. You know, it has been some cat fights like crazy. Bandaged hands, bandaged heads, swollen faces. So I am here for it. And I'm definitely a fan of Baddies East. So if you're into that, please pull up with me on Thursday at 9. I'm definitely going to be into that. And tell me who's your favorite baddie and what y'all expect at the reunion. And go check out Nene Leak's clip about the baddies and how she felt about them. She just wasn't feeling it at all. You know what I'm saying? Even getting a bag off of it, she wasn't feeling it at all. So I want to hear more from her. Hopefully she drops something else and say how she really feels about things. But That's what I'm getting out of her on. And Queen Judah, again, salute to you, man. I'm super proud of you, sis. Any endeavorments y'all have for 2024, I want nothing but the best for all of y'all. I can't wait to see what else people bring, especially with black owned businesses. We need more of those. You know what I'm saying? And salute to my sister Transfer and Talk for traveling. Sister's getting on them cruises. She's been to Aruba, you know what I'm saying? And she's been doing her thing. And hopefully this year I get to get on one of them boats with her, because I'm trying to live my life to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? Let go. Like Queen Yuda said, live, laugh, and love, and let go. Live your life to the fullest, to the best of your ability. Travel, do whatever you want to do. But don't be like Pastor Dickeronomy's and Sister Side Chick. Nah. And with that, I'm going to end it and say good night, everybody.